Miss X. Miss X. Miss X, if you stay sat drawing these scribbles on your patient notes, then you'll miss any potential benefits of this session.
Dr. Love, if that's your real name, this drawing is already worth more than you'd earn in a year. It just so happens that this is the first drawing I've done in a long while. Maybe there are so-called benefits, or maybe it's simple human interaction. I have been on my own, left in my room for months now. I can't stand being on my own all the day long.
The sooner you complete your treatment, the sooner you'll be making art again. Don't you want that?
That's what my gallery wants. They can't wait to be back decorating the walls of investment bankers' dinner parties.
And so, you have a problem with that.
The sublime is a commodity to be bought and sold like any other, just like bars of gold or pretty young boys. Like boxes of chocolates and cigarettes. I am under no illusion. I know that's the way the art world works.
Is it ever any different?
I was born to be an artist. I know that for sure. But to tell the truth, I still don't feel like I've made it. Fame, money, lifestyle, none of that matters to me. All my works are tiny steps on an inner voyage, a struggle for truth that I wage with materials as my weapon. Over my head is a radiant star, which I reach to touch, but the more I reach, the more it recedes.
You've had some remarkable success. That much is true.
I was lucky enough to touch the soul of the universe for a fleeting moment, when the light, the stars, and the planet align. At that moment, success is inevitable, but maybe that's the problem.
How so?
The zeitgeist is a slippery thing. One day I was so assured of my places within this art history books. The next moment I was down on my hands and knees, searching for it in my studio floor. I once made artworks that captured the spirit of the age. My career was something that existed independently of me. It just needed a little tending now and then, in such moments of quiet reflection that I could ever afford. I'd wake up in the morning, sweating awards and recommendations. But then something happened. I began to see this mad charade for what it really is. One day, I stopped making any art at all. Nobody could understand why.
Miss X, it seems to me that your problems can be traced back to an event in your childhood. What is your most treasured childhood memory?
No, it's too painful.
Think. You must face your past.
I used to dream of having a horse and being able to ride the studs across the sandy beach. My dad promised he'd buy me a horse, and I was thrilled. It was the happiest day of my life.
Very interesting.
But then a few days later, I got my present, and it wasn't what I expected at all. It was a rocking horse. It couldn't ride over the sands. It just sat there, inert and lifeless. I was bitterly disappointed. I cried for weeks.
And so, this event was revisited any time you made a work of art. You would never create anything that came close to that dream of riding the horse on the beach.
No. No, it's not true.